Because remember, we have those, Julie has them in her bag upstairs.
You guys want to make candles too? Huh? A day in the life of the 1700s. Got cabin number 1.
Yeah, one family at a time. We're a family.
Unfortunately.
Okay, I'll get it.
No.
Has anybody been to Bedford Village before?
Yes.
I have.
Some of you have. Okay, a little bit about the town. You may know some of this already. This was never a real town. This is a recreated village. Everybody looks pretty young. 1970s. Some of you, I get parents that are born in the 1970s sometimes. If you were born in 1976, you've probably heard your whole life you're a bicentennial baby because that was America's big 200th birthday. July 4th, 1976. We just had July 4th a month or so ago. And America was 244 years old. So this village opened 44 years ago. They had about 6 buildings ready to look at. They were building all down the street. It took to the 1980s to get everything that you see here today in place. And this is one of the original houses. So out of the 40 buildings, structures, you drove across the bridge, right? You didn't swim? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Might feel good to swim today. That bridge was not here. That was brought from about 10 miles over that way. So it's not quite a building, but it's a covered bridge. Out of the 40 that are on your map, about half of them were actual buildings other places. So this was a real house. Who can tell me what my walls are made out of? What kind of house is this? Yes.
Wood.
It is wood. So you get your axe. My axe is in the floor here, over there by the desk. Get the axe out. Now this is George Washington's time. Chop down a tree. No chainsaw. Sorry, guys. And make a round tree square, then you can build your house. And when these trees were chopped down, they're called logs. When these trees were chopped down, George Washington was alive. So that's how old this house is. But it was only brought here in the 1970s, about 50 years ago. To get them here, they tore out all the modernization. If you know any old farmhouses, or you know people that have a house that's a modern house, but there's logs underneath some of it, all over Pennsylvania and even Maryland, we have lots of log houses that are all covered up. You wouldn't know they're logs. So people say, well, we had to put a door in, there were logs under there. They took out all the modernization, they put a number on each one of these logs and took them down and brought them here and put them back up. That's how they made the log houses. That's why the white stuff in between the logs is called chinking. It's pretty cementy. It would have been mud and clay and straw back in the old days. But this.
Hi.
Where you at?
I don't know.
You're in the upstairs. Boy, that bed there. Just a couple sacks of straw.
Yeah.
This is a very nice building we're in.
There's also an underbed. Look,
Yeah.
You just rose.
you can pull out the bed from under.
Yeah, there's a wash table.
You see that pot right there?
Yeah.
We went in because there was a little toddler here and she was determined to face it.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Is that what they did for fun back then?
Yes,
It's a lot harder than it looks.
it is.
For a lot of you that don't know, this is still recording. I wish I lived back in this time.
Okay, and you want to
Daddy, look.
let me put that on chin.
You want to do a corn one?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like we're up here at the North Pole. All the elves making their tinker toys. Let's get a little bit of that hammer action right there.
Are you doing it, Mom?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You may not have got that far. But it's also handy if you're tying flies, if you want to go fly fishing. I'm not near as fast at this as I used to be. Want to make a bigger broom, use bigger brush. And if you want to make this modern day flat broom we have over here, add more brush to it. Put some on that side, put some on that side. And then you get your high-tech sewing machine. Where's the sewing machine? There it is. This is half of it. Flatten your broom. And then while I can't do this, get your yarn and your needle and sew it. That's the sewing machine.
Do you make like bushes? Well, I guess.
Let's go to the blacksmith. Blacksmith shop.
Is that right there?
Huh?
Right here. The
Yep.
barn.
This is right up Daddy's alley.
You mean that one?
Yep.
That one? The one,
Yep. And then look, there's the old general store.
you mean like the one that made out of wood? You mean that one? Or you mean that one?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, yourself?
All right. Working on a musket, huh?
Yep. And doing some forging today too.
Nice.
So you stay with us.
Yeah, go over there.
What? Oh. Okay, she can't finish that.
Okay, yeah, just we'll finish it. Welcome to the old general store. Ice cream. Is she going with you, Ma?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Got corn cob checkers. Coonskin caps.
It actually says on my food. So open it up.
Got those, what is it, 21st century wagon tracks right in here from this 21st century wagon.
I'm scared.
Look, there's a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin.
What?
Where?
Where?
Oh.
Look at your pony. Look at the pony. Guys, look, she's pregnant. Wait, is she really pregnant? Yeah, she's pregnant. Wait, baby. No, she won't go to you. That's why. Can I have it? Don't bite my head. You
Save the whole bag.
Yes, he ate the whole bag. Is he gonna be okay?
Mommy, look, she's pregnant.
There's dirt in there, like. There you go. There you go. Grab it. Careful and toss it in there.
Here, eat it.
There you go.
Maybe you want to drink it. You want to?
Oh, okay. That was a flower basket.
Is this
So
real
people
good?
knew what your intent was by the basket you were carrying.
More or less, every basket had a purpose.
Yes.
They didn't make.
Oh, okay.
These were my leftovers, and then these are little kids' Here's your candle.
Do you know what that basket there is for?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
That's a cheese basket.
Oh.
Put your cloth in there, pull your cheese in when you made it. The whey would come out, but the cheese could stay. So you put it somewhere else.
Very cool.
Wait,
Back then they had to make
and
that
then as
cheese.
soon as I was gonna
You guys having a good time?
We are.
Good, good.
Very nice.
I'll be back.
This is all wax, so I don't have to worry about using animal fat.
Yeah.
You just dip it, and I just let it dry for about 5-10 minutes. Today it's taking a little longer because it's hot and humid.
Yeah.
And then they'll just be the size you see hanging up there. They're not too big. They're just the smaller ones that we use for different things. But we can make even bigger ones, like the ones for our luminaries. They're about this size.
Did they add anything to the candle, like to the animal fat to make it smell better? Yeah.
Or maybe put horses on? Anything. Tie up horses.
Oh, the tavern.
Let's pop in for a pint.
Yes. They actually make food here, but I doubt today.
Yeah, this day and age of Corona. Yep, they finally made it to school in the COVID-19 pandemic.
Can you go into those houses right there, Ron?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, we can go into that bathroom, but we just can't go into that.
Closed area, do not enter. You can actually rent this place to get married in.
For real?
Yeah. So whenever you gals all get married, you guys can rent this place and get married here. Hey, you got a wedding coming up. You would look nice standing up there with Tony at the altar. Yeah, we had a good day out here. Got to sanitize up, mask up before we go in because we were allowed to
Carolina.
have no mask out here. But we go into the building, we got to put the mask on.
Because it's outside.
Yes.
And you're allowed to not wear a mask outside.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
it's not inside.
Exactly.